view from the sesh spot.
I was starving.
Thing to get for breakfast from Macca's is sausage McMuffin with an extra patty and extra cheese.
Worst thing is, this shit's readily available in Britain, but you can't get it in Australia or New Zealand. You actually have to fucking
Manually order it.
grill it. Get it grilled. That's all I know it has is a grill order. You have to add the extras on yourself. And that's shit. Because why in a place like Britain can you readily get that, but not in a place like New Zealand or Australia where we actually eat decent portions of food? You can only get a single fucking serving. The fuck?
It'll be a scam, so you can charge more for it.
Yeah. I remember back in the days, it used to cost an extra $1 to add a patty on it. And you could buy them separately.
He goes, as long as I get it.
He thinks it's food.
No, he thinks it's you. He tries to catch it.
Oh my god.
I'm like, you're standing in the water, you dick. He caught it.
He's got it in his mouth. Oh my god, that's funny. I don't think I've ever seen a cat so happy in the water.
Oh, that's what I said. And the rest of them are saying,
What?
you're not meant to be in the water. But that one, he loves it.
Just happily playing in the mud.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
You had them all lined up and they're like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm waiting for the next pile of gas to get thrown in. I said to him, well, I might as well start fucking weeding. I said, I might as well start weeding if you're going to keep fucking doing that.
Look, it's me. Hello.
Once again, I've got a form so it sounds like
Hold on. All these New Zealand influencers are just going crazy at the moment, New Zealand and Australian, and we're just out here just trying new drinks.
Yeah, New Zealand influencers are literally just cooking themselves. It's hilarious.
Australian influencers are going through, like, I don't know, narcissistic battles and shit like that. And
New Zealand influencers are just going through battles or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they're doing.
And we're just out here like, yes. I know I'm gonna hate this. He bought it mainly for him to try because
I just wanted to know what it tasted like.
I'm gonna try it.
I don't
first.
even care if it tastes bad. I just wanted to know for myself that it tasted bad. Okay?
I'll tell you guys a story after I take a sip of this. Yeah.
Holy fuck, it actually smells like cotton candy.
That actually kind of tastes like a Zupa Duper. It doesn't taste that bad. You know the Zupa Dupers? It tastes like the cotton candy flavour
Yeah,
Zupa
I really
Duper.
don't like this. This is probably going in the bin in like 0.5 minutes.
It doesn't taste that bad. Chugs down a Coke as a chaser.
No, that's a solid nope from me. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so I probably actually would have really enjoyed that because, in all honesty, that's actually it's quite a nice flavour. It tastes like cotton candy. If you like cotton candy, you will like that. If you like Zupa Duper ice blocks, you will like those.
I thought Zupa Duper was a lolly.
When I used to live in Aussie, because I was born over there, if you don't know that.
No one knows that. The government doesn't even know that.
I was born in Australia. I'm from here.
Like I said, the government doesn't even know that. You're talking about Zupa Duper ice blocks, not your birth status.
I was born in Australia, but I'm from here. And basically, when I was living in Australia, my brother got locked up for a few years over there. And we had this fucking family day thing. And my brother and my cousin were actually locked up in the same prison at the same time. So it was a good family day because we ended up having his family there and we were all there. So it was like a giant whānau day at the prison. And fucking, they had this cotton candy there. It was for free. Everything was for free there. You didn't have to pay for anything because you were there visiting prisoners. They're not going to make you pay.
I'm pretty sure over here at the prisons they have vending machines and you have to pay to get any sort of...
You have to if you're a prisoner in there, obviously. But this was a big family day where they invited you in. You didn't go into the prisons and stare at the cells. You were out on the fields and shit. They had like rides and everything. It was actually a really cool family day.
Note from me.
They had a rides and like fucking a live band and shit. But they had this free cotton candy right next to the hot dogs. And I was getting me a hot dog and I stared and I was like, ooh, fairy floss. And mum and dad were like, don't get too much. And I was like, but I love fairy floss. I grabbed one stick and that should have been enough. And then I ate it and then I was like, I want more fairy floss. Walked up and grabbed another 2 sticks and ate them and I was vomiting that afternoon. Vomited all of the fairy floss up. And then the following week, randomly, one of my brother's mates that lived across the road from us, they brought us over some this giant tub of fairy floss flavoured ice cream, and I was like, oh, yum! Fairy floss ice cream, yum! I love fairy floss, even though I just vomited the week before from a whole heap of fairy floss. Took a couple of spoonfuls of it, vomited everywhere. Mum and dad just stared at me, and I was like, I don't like fairy floss anymore. That tastes like the ice cream. It actually kind of tastes a bit like the ice cream, but it also tastes like the Super Duper, but it tastes a lot like the ice cream that I had. And I don't like fairy floss anymore.
You know what kind of tastes like to me? The jelly tip ice cream, but like the budget one?
Yeah.
That has a really weird... I don't know, there was this ice cream I had and it had a really weird texture and a really weird taste, and this is what it tastes like.
But anyway, if you are interested, ko hikarangi te maunga, ko waiapu te awa, ko Ngāti Porou te iwi, ko Ngāti Maru te hapu, ko Ashley aho.
Tēnā koukou, tēnā koukou.
Tēnā koukou katoa.
Sorry, I'm not making fun. It's just... it's a joke that rings around in my head. Anyway. Belongs. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Okay. This is a bit of a controversial thing, but as a Pākehā, I've never actually experienced firsthand racial profiling. But dating this one, holy fuck. Does she even look Māori to you? Because, like, she seems to get picked up by everyone as a fucking Māori, especially security guards and cops. Just fucking weird. We had to call the cops out on the crackhead. And, they started asking her why she's not in the system and she doesn't have a record or anything.
And then I kept asking me what my name actually is. And then I stared at him and I was like, I can get you my 18 plus card or my passport. And he was like, yeah, can you get me your passport, please? And I was like, I got my 18 plus card on me. I'll show you it. And then he looked and he was like, oh, your name actually is that. And he was like, you're not actually in our system. Wow.
So, we used to go to a warehouse quite often. I'm not going to say exactly where it is. What do you say? I'm at some fucking Hāwera, the Hāwera warehouse, okay? And it was bad. We would walk in there, and we would walk in there together, and the staff would just look at us and be like, okay, cool as. They're back kind of thing. And then the moment I walk away from her, they'd start following her, like less than a metre away from behind her, just watching her every move. I'd walk off and go steal something just for the principle of it, like a $1 item or something, just because they wouldn't look at me, but fuck,
Like
they'd follow her a metre behind.
head.
I stole several spatula heads because they needed to hold up the window of my Skyline. That's a different story for a different time.
That was funny though.
But like, I've never personally experienced racial profiling like this. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. We just walked past a couple of cops. They wouldn't even look at me. I mean, look at me. I look like a crim. Half the time I look like a fucking crim.
The Pākehā male cop, because there were two. There was a Pākehā female and a Pākehā male. It was the
Yeah.
fucking male. Again.
The fucking male cop looked at her up and down and fucking screwed his face up, but they didn't even look at me.
I'm just staring at him. And he squinted his eyes like that. That was the thing that got me, was that he squinted his eyes at me like, are you the one I'm looking for? Fucking arc, fucking bitch. Are you the one I've been searching for?
You the one. But yeah, no, what the fuck, man? It's fucked up. I've never experienced this before. But, like, for you out there that want to deny it, it's there and it's fucking happening.
Wait, why was there a fire truck here and there's cops here as well?
Got a fucking bone stuck in his mouth. There we go. This little fruitcake got a bone stuck in his mouth. In his teeth, of all things. Hey. Don't tell me it's fucking stuck in there again. Oh my fucking god, it's fucking stuck in there again, isn't it? You fucking twat. Oh, he's got it stuck in his mouth again. Hold on. I'm gonna get it out a second time in 5 minutes. I've thrown it away because he tried to eat it again. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking dogs, man. This one here went nuts over it because he was like, what's my brother doing? Yeah, I know. For fuck's sake. Kiwi and New Zealand right now jumping every time they hear a weird noise coming from the beach. Well, the coasties anyway. Hope you'll stay safe tonight. Apparently there's a whole lot of people running down to the beach at midnight when it's supposed to kick off to go have a look, which is typical. Happened last time we had a major tsunami warning. Y'all are fucking weird. And for the rest of you, stay fucking safe. Don't get swept away. Because I'm going to bed. And if I wake up in the morning, I have to pay bills. And if I don't wake up, well then I don't have to pay bills. Either way, I lose. Hope y'all have a good night. Stay safe, New Zealand.